Alright, hi everyone. So I've been getting a lot of comments about me not doing the proper new player experience when tackling these solo raids. So currently, I am trying to just get some dog poop elixirs because I took off my elixir set, but apparently that wasn't enough. People wanted the actual elixir just completely gone. So I'm trying to just go in here and just randomly click buttons. Okay, well, some of these I'm gonna get level 1, unfortunately. Uh, but what I'm hoping for is kind of the least amount of elixirs possible. So let me get this done, and I'll be back. Alright, so I went ahead and got 5 elixirs here. They're pretty dog poop. Unfortunately, I couldn't get zeros on them. I need some to be level 1, so I'm going to be imbuing them into my gear. So these will be my elixirs while I solo mode Voldis. So just as you can see that I'm not lying, these are my elixirs that I'll be using. And weapon doesn't have elixirs. Somebody also mentioned that I have a higher than 1600 weapon. That's not true. The only thing that's highest is this glove, 1605. Ooh, big deal. Oh, don't worry. That's not going to give me that much of a damage boost. But as you can see, I'm going to be using the absolute most useless elixirs other than maybe this dexterity and weapon power will give me 0.01% damage. So that's good. I'll change my engravings to 5x3, the engraving support, so all new players should have 5x3, so it doesn't make sense for me not to use it. Definitely not going to be using these. I will be changing those to these. Level 7. These are free that you can get. Solo mode exchange. You go to exchange and you can get these for free. Somebody also mentioned my quality is high. Yeah, I mean my headpiece is high, but I mean I have green quality here, blue. Yeah, it's gonna skew it a little bit in my favor, but honestly there's no heavy attacks that come out of Voldis that really make or break it. But if you want to upgrade your quality for your gear and weapon, they're here for free as well that you can get. So I'm going to be using level 7 gems, 5x3, bad elixirs, and don't forget the card set. New players don't probably have LOS 30, so I will be using this HP card set, the most basic card set you can get. But yeah, so this will be my setup. Let's get this. So in my first video, I took this buff here, Run, which increases my movement speed, reduce cooldowns of movement and stand-up skills. These are pretty good in case you ever get knocked down, but also the movement speed helps replicate Yearning that supports give for their sets. Unfortunately, there was a good, not unfortunately I guess, but there was a very good comment that's saying, you know what, maybe you should just do without any buffs. You know, some people were complaining about my roster level being very high. I personally don't think it's that much of a damage boost to have a higher roster level. You still get some dexterity and stats here and there, so I believe it's fair for me to just go completely bare bones here. And by bare bones, I mean proceed without any buffs. So apply that, and I'm in the raid. I can't back out now. I'm showing you guys again all my gear to make sure you guys see that nothing has been changed. Let's get this started. Alright, cleared the mobs, and just another comment is people were upset that I was clickbaiting about Berserker being the worst class. I was obviously trolling. Berserker is not the worst class, but it is in that area where it's not a very good class, but many people got upset with that, so I am doing this on my Shadowhunter because many people can agree that Shadowhunter could be classified as one of the worst classes. So now we can start. Alright, I'm a little nervous because I have nothing. So right now my goal is to already about to bad start. My goal is to get 6 adrenaline stacks before I go in. I will say the damage doesn't seem that bad so far. Try to stand behind her at all times. Wait. This one stay inside. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Why do I feel like I'm hitting harder than I did in my last video? I think I was hitting 20 mil S skills. Right now I'm hitting 30 mils. I promise I'm not cheating. I will show my profile at the end of the screen. Please stand behind her. Okay, get out. Yes, I'm hitting 30 mils here. I'm kind of confused. I don't think I was doing that last time, but okay, so we get these 3. Try to get 3 of them. You get the sharp thorn buff. Watch the yellows. Oh, watch out! Okay, it's gonna zoom out, so try to get as much damage as possible before it zooms out. And zoom out. Oh my god! What the heck was that? Stay inside. Okay, so it's looking good so far. I have no idea why my damage seems higher, honestly. This is with no buffs, bare bone strat. Somebody in the comments tell me maybe why my damage is all of a sudden seeing 33 mil. I'm kind of confused there. Run away, run away. I will say one of the positives of Shadowhunter is you do have push immunity in your transform skills, which means you cannot be knocked out. I mean, that one's gonna knock me out. What I mean is, oh, is it paralysis? That's what I mean. Get those confused. Okay, and there we go. We're at 40 bars and we still have 5 minutes left. So this challenge is a little easier than I thought. So as a solo mode, you're gonna get this target above your head. You want it to lead this yellow stuff that's following you to the yellow stuff. These flowers start dropping. See, he's following you. Try to find the yellows. I can't find any yellows, so okay. And then you want to get these purples inside of you as much as possible. I forgot how many stacks you need, but try to get as many as in there as you can. Oh, I should have. I hope another one's. If you don't pop this, it will cast a sleep like this. If you stand near it, it will cast a sleep. So there's a shield that like. I should have mentioned it. There was a shield or thingy indicator up on this bar that tells you the countdown before you can finally hit plus in terms of damage reflection. So after that countdown disappears, that's when I use flame grenade. So always put a flame grenade. So one step inside. I mean, I am Shadowhunter, so it doesn't matter. Some paralysis doesn't matter either. 36 mil, okay. Maybe the actual strat is to not cut Elixirs, but doing way more damage without Elixirs. That's crazy. Oh, this one is look away. Nice. If you don't look away, you frozen and shoot. Slam on you. This one you can stay even closer, dodge these like to create them, yes. Well, that's it. So I didn't see how much time was left over, but I feel like that was a lot of time. So it's definitely doable. It feels okay still. I might have to make this challenge a little harder. Don't know how. It's not like I can take out my roster things. Like, so the people are complaining about me getting these stats. While it's very important, these are very important. They don't make or break it. Especially for Shadowhunter, I don't need these skill points. Spec is nice, I guess, but it's not a big deal. And then dexterity is also kind of meh. But yeah, you can see the gear here. Same gear with 5x3. These elixirs on item level, almost, except for the glove. Level 7 gems with HP card set. So imagine you had LOS 18, for example, with a level 9 gem and 5x3 plus 1 with much better elixirs than I do. You'll clear this with no problem. So anybody who's scared to do it, don't be, I guess. But yeah, let's see how gate 2 and gate 3 stack up. Alright, so the second gate tricks a lot of people, even veterans, because of this specific trap mech. You get these traps here, you just press G over there. Yeah, so this boss will always do this flame breath thing, or this cry out thing. You don't want to throw your trap before that flame breath, because it will reduce it, or it will just make it disappear. Reduce it in a sense here. But yeah, so you want to trap the boss, and you want to pass the stagger check, which I'm going to fail. Alright, that's my bad. So if you fail, oh well, no big deal. You just have to wait 9 more seconds here. You see this indicator cautious? You cannot be caught during that time. There's no point in the trap. Okay, now it's there, so I'm gonna try. He might dodge. Okay, I'm gonna save some skills here. So there's 3 rounds of these staggers. You only want to pass 2 of them. The third one is kind of impossible to. I've never seen somebody pass the third stagger unless you have like that's destroyed and all that crazy stuff with expertise on their skills. If you ever get hit with the buff, no problem. Just pick up these little tiny red orbs. They will heal you. This is the second stagger, so pass it, of course. We don't need the destruction bomb at the moment, which means so this boss will continue to get stacks, and the more stacks it has, the higher the damage it does to you is. We don't want that, so we want to make sure that doesn't get. So this is the third one. We're gonna fail this one, just because we don't have enough stagger. It's kind of close, but all good. So we skipped that counter, but he's gonna do the counter again. So here we have double eyes. In a regular raid, you'll have either 2 eyes or 1 eye. Oh shit. This one is in a completely different spot. Alright, counter. I think it's gonna pass for the counter soon. So he did the flame breath again. So good thing I didn't do the so here's a counter. So stagger here. And then throw your other one. So now he's at 3 stacks, right? 1, 2, 3. Mutated head, mutated feet, tail. So I'm nearing that kind of like the next transition. So I'm gonna want a destruction probably soon. So that was the first stagger. I'll probably do it on the second stagger-ish. Here, dodge, watch your feet while you're dodging. Always try to pick up these red orbs because they give you cooldown stuff. But be sure to not get hit either. Second stagger should be coming soon. Oh, I should have saved my demon. Stagger here, please. Oh, okay, nice. I'm gonna throw my things because I want a destruction now. So 2 traps on him gives a destruction. See? So now he's gonna have that destruction sign. Done. So you see here now there's no mutated head, mutated feet, whatever. He's clean. nice and clean before he phases to the next thing. So now he's looking to phase right here. So nice. So he'll always have 2 again. If you have 5 stacks here, it's an automatic wipe. So that's why you want a destruction for that, just so you don't get the 5 stacks. So now we do this part. So here you just want to get to the side where there's no red. Only click left click 1 time here, otherwise the camera can make it funky and you can just go back to where you were. So it's always best to just click once. Here you just want to dodge these red balls. I like to wait for this around here, just because I'm and spacebar if you can't. If you want to stagger here. Okay, here, right now it's closed, but you want to spam 4 here, or wherever your item is, because you want to stand here, so that it gets stuck there. It's perfect timing, right there. So you need to do it, because right now he's at 5 seconds, right? So we're going to stagger here. Right now we can't throw another one, because it's on the off cooldown, but we're going to do it soon. Because if he's at 5 stacks, we don't like 5 stacks. So I got on the ground there. We want to oh god. Okay, destruction here. Okay, we cleansed it. Nice. So at this point it's pretty much a free clear, as long as you destruction there. If you don't destruction there, he's gonna just start going berserk, doing a bunch of patterns. It's still doable. I think I should have maybe done it that way so that I can show you how it looks like, how to do it. But then again, even me, I'm a veteran, it's kind of difficult for me to do it, to time it correctly, because never stand in front of him, because he likes to blow his eyes and start like coming towards you. If you're in front of him during this time, he will eat you, and it does a massive amount of damage. And so this phase is pretty simple as long as you're standing relatively behind him. You can notice my damage went increasingly higher. This is because of the stacks. You saw like briefly there it said X10. As time goes on, it will continue to gain stacks, and the more stacks it does, the more damage you'll do. So another gate 2. This was pretty easy with no buffs, some bare bones. So it's definitely doable. Smilegate did a great job implementing this so that new players can clear this and get a lot of epic elixirs without much trouble, in my opinion. Like, I don't think I did anything too insane here. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know what the new player's experience is and where you're getting caught up, and you could be like, oh, like, I'm having trouble with this because I don't have this. Then I can, for the next video, kind of change my strat here to align more with new players. But yeah, for the most part, seems self-explanatory. Just for fun, because it was a little too easy. I mean, this only gives maybe 1% damage increase, but I'm just going to take off my clothes, because as you can see, it gives dexterity 1% for each one of them, and some new players don't have skins, so I'm going to take that off. And I guess, you know what, screw it. Well, we're gonna take off. Oh, wait, I can't. oh, wait, okay, I can, actually. I can just put a useless engraving here. Okay. So, I'm going to try this last gate with just 4 engravings. Just because the other 2 were too easy, and some people might go, oh, but your roster gives dexterity 1334. So, okay, fine. I understand that. I took off the skins, I took off a whole engraving. I'm not going to take off Grudge, because I feel like Grudge is one of those where, yes, it gives a high damage boost, but it also makes you respect the boss's patterns. This boss will be way too easy without Grudge. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one. And Adrenaline, I need Adrenaline. I could have swapped off Keen Blunt. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to use maybe Emergency Rescue is too helpful here. Let's make something that's actually unhelpful, which is Expert? Yes. I don't have any shields and healing on party members. So, or I guess I can go Preemptive Strike. Yeah, Preemptive Strike. Let's do Preemptive Strike. Screw it. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. So here, I'm gonna want Whirlwind, destruction bombs. Yep, same stuff. Let's go. Build your adrenaline stacks. See, right now I'm at 4. Oh, now I'm hitting those 23 mils from last time. Very interesting. Alright. This one, dodge. Actually, this one you want to face outwards. This Pac-Man. Because this red stuff is the indicator for the damage areas. Oh, that was a grab. Space bar to get out of it. You don't have a counter. All good, all good. Wow, this boss is really kind of going ham. I can feel the movement speed up, I guess, on this one, if anything. This one definitely has that, where I kind of need to dodge more. So without that movement speed buff, it kind of hurts. But still. Wondering when my preemptive strike's gonna kick in. Am I right, guys? Right here. I don't know what happens if you get grabbed, because normally in a 4-person party, if a person gets grabbed, all good. The other person can cover and counter. But in a solo mode, you're kind of by yourself. You can't have anybody bail you out. So I'm kind of curious if it's just the case. If that's the case, then it's kind of crazy. Here, you just dodge twice, and then this one you gotta aim it at the door. These give stagger buffs if you do it correctly. See, stagger increase. That, okay. And 1, 2, dodge. Dodge yellow first, and then aim it. Now I have 3 stagger buffs. That. Whirlwind is 7 o'clock position, and then try to move. Okay, nice. I got 2 of them. You'll know if you got 2 of them because the door explodes green. This one you want to jump inside first to bait him to smash you, but then you go out going hee hee. Okay, this one is a blue thing. I just dropped. Okay, so don't do what I just did. You need to spacebar, like kind of. I feel like that's probably the hardest part for a new player is that timing. You gotta be at a certain distance where because your spacebar gives you immunity to this, and you can be immune to that kind of freeze that just happened to me if you do it properly. This is a thing. This is a red ball that comes to you after a destruction check. You want to splatter it on an area where it's kind of open. That way, even if you get hit by yellow and you get flung out there, you will not die. But for example, here on this top left, you can see these red things. This you can fall in. Oh, what is this? Okay, see, good thing I went to the other side, because if I was on that other side, I would have just fallen off. So there's something you need to know is yellow means that you can just fall off from the ramp. And we don't want to fall off the ramp. Right. Alright. Okay, we should be nearing the next mech here. Oh, you don't have a counter. Alright, next mech. Right. No, never mind. This one's a big ball that spawns. You gotta kill this big ball before it gets into the portal. And that's pretty much that mech. You should be on that next mech. Yep, there we go. So here, you're gonna want to stagger in between, but you're gonna watch this boss pierce the door. If he actually pierces the door, you have to counter it. Here, he actually pierced the door. You counter it. And now I have to counter 11 and 3 permanently. You see how he didn't pierce this door, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna keep counting, going to 11 first, then 3, because that was the order. Back to 11. Okay, done. Stagger here. Nice. this. If you get hit by this, he does an extra pattern. He does a pattern where he does a yellow line thing where he pushes you. And this is how a lot of people fall. Because someone from their party gets hit by that, and then somebody gets caught off guard. Not exactly the person that got hit by the red, somebody else in the party. You know? So there's a lot of retaliation attacks in Lost Ark. And Kinna's gonna be very famous for that. Here's the same thing. You want to stand here, bait him, go like, haha, you can hit me, never mind, psych. So right now, all we're looking for is to get to 60 HP. That's our next mech, and that's a very important mech because you want to be at your position at that time to get ready to destruction bomb. The reason why is it gives you a stagger buff. Even a slight delay is. Oh, I should have saved this for the mini boss. You want to save it though because the stagger is very tight. So you want to be prepared. So right now I'm watching it's 64. I believe in solo mode it spawns on the bottom. So I'm gonna start heading to the bottom here. So it's 60, right? So I'm just gonna leave and wait at my position. In a real raid, you'll just do X3. See, so here you throw your bomb, you get your stagger buff, and then you okay, wait for the stagger buff, and then it's very simple. Here you just destruction. Okay. Now here you're gonna dodge twice. 1, 2, and then you just stand where the boss is facing. You want to get hit by that purple cone. Then you get flushed into the nice. Stack adrenaline again before we go. Okay. Your ultimate goal here is to just get hit. Very simple. But these bosses can be annoying for some people, like back attackers. Luckily, I'm playing a Shadowhunter, so I don't need to worry about back attack. I do need to worry about how my damage sucks. With all these handicaps. So there is a time limit. Right here, you see these ticks right here. It's gonna slowly tick down. Once it reaches to the end, that's your time. Your time is over. Right now, I still have plenty of time. You can see how it's ticking down right here, right? Right there. It's kind of hard to see. But you see it ticking there. Yeah, right here. You see? Right there. And you just want to kill it before that. Alright. Here, you DPS, and then somebody needs to get grabbed. And it's usually on the bottom left side. Here, in solo mode, you don't get grabbed because you're the one who's responsible for the stagger. In a real raid scenario, one person volunteers to get grabbed, and you want to stand near the 9 o'clock position to get grabbed. There will be a purple indicator telling you to do so. And then the 3 other party members do the stagger, like I just did. So here is very dangerous, because again, I don't know if it's a one-shot. Oh, that was close. I spacebar out of it. I don't know if it's a one-shot, so be very careful. Yes, okay, we still have 5 minutes left and 40 bars, I think. You know, plenty of time. I think. Here, ignore this phase. See, you see, it gives you options to stagger these doors. They don't matter. It's gonna break. The doors are gonna break, and you're gonna be able to fall off the map. Just don't fall off the map. Very simple. And the reason why is because this is the mech that you need to dodge because she will do I don't know if it's sheer game or something. Blast around the heat. This is a grab. Oh. So, I mean, at this point, you just want to DPS it down as soon as possible. That's the reason why you ignore the mech. I'm going to ignore this door just because. Oh, no! Oh! Okay, so I should have died there. In case you didn't notice it, that's exactly what you're supposed to avoid. Right there. Is getting hit by that yellow and falling to your doom. That is an area that is open. By some luck, I did not die then, so. That is crazy. Not that it would have mattered, but like, I could have just restarted. No big deal. But definitely avoid the yellow patterns. They are dead at the end. But yeah, so I think I had, what, 4 minutes left? With 4 engravings, one useless engraving, really, really bad elixirs, no skin buff, level 7 gems free that you can get from the solo mode raid exchange store, and then cards, some of the worst cards you can ever imagine. I don't need HP when I'm a Shadowhunter, completely irrelevant. But yeah, so 4 minutes left with this barebones strats. Please try this out, but I would also say to message Smilegate and tell them to buff the gold and make it bound, because the gold is not good. Let me just say that it is not good. So, new players, this is your job. I will also do the same and advocate and say, because I'm not a huge consumer of these solo raids. I would just rather do the actual raid because I don't get gate kept and all that stuff. But new players need to catch up, and this is a great way to catch up. And to do that, you need the gold. So, anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. Please let me know if I did anything wrong or anything I can do better, anything I could change to make this more relevant to new players, whatever. I'm always down for feedback. I'm not down for stupid comments, but I mean, feel free to post those stupid comments so everybody knows how stupid you are. Good afternoon, everybody. See ya.